Imagine a knight so legendary that both Christians and Muslims respected him, a warrior who fought for kings, lost everything, and then built his own kingdom through war and strategy. This was the story of El Cid. But the question is, was El Cid truly the noble hero of legend, or has history turned him into a myth larger than reality? El Cid, whose real name was Rodrigo Díaz de Vivar, lived in medieval Spain during the time of constant wars between Christian kingdoms and Muslim states. He was known as a brilliant military commander and a fearless knight. However, unlike the heroic stories that portray him as purely loyal and honorable, the real El Cid was also a mercenary who sometimes fought for Muslim rulers against Christian kings when it suited his survival and ambition. At one point, he was exiled by his own king and forced to leave his lands and family behind. Instead of disappearing into history, he built his own army and fought across Spain, winning battles and gaining wealth and power. Eventually, he captured the rich city of Valencia and ruled it almost like his own independent kingdom. One of the most famous legends about El Cid says that after he died, his body was placed on his horse and sent into battle, scaring the enemy and winning the fight. This story made him seem almost immortal, a warrior who could not be defeated even by death itself. Historians debate whether this actually happened or if it was created later to turn him into a legend. So was El Cid a noble hero, a mercenary warlord, or a myth created by medieval storytellers? The truth is probably a combination of all three. But what is certain is that El Cid became one of the most legendary warriors in Spanish history, and his story shows how history and myth often become impossible to separate.